black burden was in the 19th and early 20th century. Kidnapping and deception used to transport roughly 60,000 Pacific Islanders.
Over 60,000 islanders were sold on slave ships.
Read. To Australia, Fiji, and other regions as forced, underpaid or unpaid plantation labor. It was a form of slavery.
It was what?
It was a form of slavery.
It was a form of slavery, brother. This is your history, Samuel. You are from the tribe of Naphtali, brother. This is information that's coming out that the world has never heard before. But today, in these last days, we are waking up. We've been to Papua New Guinea. We've been to Fiji. We've been to Solomon Islands, Vanuatu, Hawaii. We are letting the people know in these islands that you are the chosen people of God. You're an Israelite, my brother. Understand that the people on the Polynesian islands, you are the Israelites. And we're going to prove it. Watch this. Deuteronomy 49. Read.
21. Genesis chapter 49 and verse 21.
Listen good.
Naphtali. Who? Naphtali.
Naphtali, Samuel. Watch this. Read.
Is a hind let loose.
The Bible says Naphtali, the tribe of Naphtali, the South Pacific Islanders, they are a hind let loose. When did that happen? It says Naphtali is a hind let loose. So a hind, before it was let loose, that means it was in what? For it to be let loose. It was in captivity. It was in slavery. It says you were let loose. When did that happen? During the Persian captivity under King Cyrus. You was let loose. And this is how you ended up on this side of the world. How you ended up in the South Pacific Islands. We're going to show you. Watch this. 2nd Esdras 13, 14. You got it? Come on.
2nd Esdras chapter 13 and verse 40.
Watch this.
Those are the 10 tribes.
The who?
The 10 tribes.
The 10 tribes are the northern kingdom of Israel. You make up the 10 tribes of Israel. You are from the tribe of Naphtali. I'm going to prove it to you, brother. This is how you ended up on this side of the world. Read.
Which were carried away prisoners.
Which were what?
Carried away prisoners.
Remember, we said that hind let loose. You was carried away as prisoners. Read.
Out of their own land in the time of Hosea the king, who Salmanasar the king of Assyria led away captive. And he carried them over the waters, and so came they into another land.
Watch this, Samuel.
But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen.
So this is when we was in the land of Israel. We said we took this counsel among ourselves, and we will leave the multitude of the heathen. This is how you ended up in the South Pacific Islands. You came down from here around Africa, y'all came across the Atlantic Ocean, and y'all kept pushing west into the South Pacific Islands. This is your history, brother. Watch this, read.
And go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt.
You will go to a land where never mankind dwelt. Y'all were the first people on that land. Watch this, read.
That they might there keep their statutes, which they never kept in their own land.
And you went over there to keep the laws of God. But what happened? What happened to our people in these islands? I know you heard of cannibalism, right? I know you heard of betel nut. They chew the betel nut. These are the things we started to do. We went away from God when we came to this side of the world. But originally, we came over here to keep the commandments of God.
Right.
Watch this, read.
And they entered into the Euphrates by the narrow passages of the river.
Watch this, Samuel.
For the Most High then showed signs for them, and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
It took you a year and a half to get around Africa and to come to this side of the world, brother. What are we showing you? That you are an Israelite. Right. This is your history. The pastors will never show you this. The missionaries that came to Samoa, that came to Hawaii, that came to Papua New Guinea, Vanuatu, they would never show you this. But your brothers are here today to show you this, bro. It's a reason why you came up here, Samuel.
That's right.
It's to find out the truth of who you are. You're more than just a Samoan. You are from the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You are from the tribe of Naphtali. Go back to Genesis 49.
Genesis chapter 49 and verse 21.
Watch this.
Naphtali
is what you are, my brother. Read.
is a hind let loose.
It's a hind let loose from captivity, from slavery. Read.
He giveth goodly words.
He giveth goodly words. For example, in Hawaii, they say what? What are those goodly words that they give? Like in Hawaii, they say aloha, right? The South Pacific Islanders, right? The word Pacific means what? Island. Peaceable, the peaceable ones. The South Pacific is the peaceable ones. That's those goodly words.
Right.
That proves that you are those people in this book, brother. Watch this, 2 Ezra 11:42. We're trying to show you who you are so you could come back to your heavenly God.
Right.
You got to come back to the truth, brother.
Right.
We got to let go of the idolatry. Let go of Christianity. Because what's your religion? What do you believe in? You believe in God, right? But what does God look like? Because think about it, Samuel. Every nation, their God looks like them.
Right.
The Chinese, who do they worship? The Buddha. The white man, who does he worship? White Jesus. The Arabs, who do they worship? Muhammad, Allah. Every God looks like their people. What about us? This is not your God, brother. This is not your God. Remember, the missionaries came over here. They came to your lands and introduced this to you. They came with the sword and they came with the cross.
Bring it out.
That's what happened, Samuel. So now, what are we trying to show you? Who you are. Watch this, 2 Ezra 11:42.
2 Ezra chapter 11 and verse 42. For thou hast afflicted the meek, thou hast hurt the peaceable.
The what?
The peaceable.
The peaceable ones. That's who you are. You are the peaceable, right? Read.
Thou hast loved liars and destroyed the dwellings of them that brought forth fruit.
That's what the conquistadors, that's what the missionaries did. They came to your land and what did you bring? You bring them fruit. You bring them gold, diamonds, pearls. They came with the sword. Read.
And hast cast down the walls of such as did thee no harm.
That's what they did, brother. This is your history, man.
Bring it out.
This is your history, brother. This is what happened in the South Pacific Islands, in the Melanesian Islands. Have you ever heard of blackbirding?
Bring it out.
You never heard of blackbirding. So you're gonna learn something today, Samuel. When you go back home, type in blackbirding. This is your history, brother, that they try to cover. Blackbirding was when the white man came, right, to the Melanesian Islands. They took your people and they brought you to Australia to serve on sugarcane plantations. They took the brothers from Papua New Guinea. They took the brothers from Solomon Island, Vanuatu, Fiji, Samoa. They took y'all and made y'all slaves in Australia, in New Zealand. This is what happened. They put you on slave ships, brother.
Bring it out.
That's what they did. That's what they did. Now, is that in the Bible? Watch this, Deuteronomy 28:68. This is blackbirding in the Bible, brother.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Now, Samuel, do you know anything about Bible history? The children of Israel, when they were in Egypt under Pharaoh, right? Moses had to come and say, let my people go, right? What was their status or their occupation while the children of Israel was in Egypt under Pharaoh? They were what?
My English now.
Your English not, that's perfectly fine, brother.
I understand, but
You
I can't
understand?
speak.
You can't
I
speak.
can't
No, you
speak.
speak very good. You're speaking very good, brother.
But not-
Give me one word. What is this right here? Starts with an S.
Bring it out.
What is this? What you see right here?
Slave.
There you go.
That's right.
So the children of Israel under Pharaoh were slaves, right? In Egypt. Listen good. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
The Bible said the children of Israel were going to slavery on ships. On ships, brother. This is your history. This is blackbirding. Somebody type of blackbirding. Officer Keilyah, look it up. Blackbirding. I'm going to read the definition of blackbirding, brother. This is the history they will never show you in the church. They will never show you this, Samuel, because they don't want you to teach your children. That's right. They don't want you to wake up to who you truly are. That you are from the tribe of Naphtali. Say it with me. I am from the tribe of Naphtali. That's right. That's right, brother. What you got? Come on.
Yeah, read it. Blackbirding was in the 19th and early 20th century. Kidnapping and deception used to transport roughly 60,000 Pacific Islanders.
Over 60,000 islanders were sold on slave ships.
Read. To Australia, Fiji, and other regions as forced, underpaid or unpaid plantation labor. It was form of slavery.
It was what?
It was a form of slavery.
It was a form of slavery, brother. This is your history, Samuel. You are from the tribe of Naphtali, brother. See, so we said that the Pacific Islanders went on slave ships, right? Watch this, verse 16.
Verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
It says, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Remember, they took over 60,000 Pacific Islanders to Australia to work in the sugarcane field, brother.
Right.
What are we proving? That you are an Israelite from the tribe of Naphtali.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.